Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. It helps us out a lot, and we're trying to reach 1,000 subscriptions. Every subscription helps us out with that goal. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. And older subscribers, thank you for continuing to spread the word and helping grow the community. We definitely appreciate all of the support. Wanted to look at Rotten Tomatoes today to discuss some Andor Season 2 reviews. This just released today. So far, I've heard nothing but good things about Andor, even as far as people saying this is the best Star Wars show ever. I think it really just covers what makes Star Wars great at its essence. So I think that's why people are gravitating towards this show. I think it's a 1-episode premiere we had today. The next episode is going to come out next week on Tuesday, but let's look into those ratings like I said. So that tomato meter is reading at a 99% overall, 68 reviews from the critics, right? And that's a 99% out of 100, so damn near a perfect review for Andor at this point. And the popcorn meter, this is 100 ratings. This is 82% for the popcorn meter, so that's your audience that's just watching it overall chiming in. And I would say, even though there is some deviation from what the critics say with that 82% popcorn meter, it's still favorable for this show. So obviously, it stars Cassian Andor, right? And that is played by Diego Luna, who is a big part of Rogue One and that story. This is what really brought this show to the forefront, and this is why you even have 2 seasons of Andor, his character in general. The quick synopsis of the show is the story of rebel spy Cassian Andor's formative years of the rebellion and his difficult missions for the cause, obviously, to fight against the Empire. But as I said earlier, nothing but praise for the show. I do know that viewership was going to be a problem possibly for the show. A lot of people say it is one of the better Star Wars shows, but the viewership is just not there for it. So it really puts Lucasfilm and Disney in a weird position. Also, the fans of the show are in a truly weird spot because they do like it and the reviews come through as solid every time, but they don't really have the numbers to really substantiate putting money into a new season or even doing more serious projects. So from a business aspect, it's very tricky with shows like Andor, which is probably top 2 Star Wars shows that Lucasfilm and Disney has produced since acquiring the IP. But like I said, let's look at the cast and crew, and then we'll run through some reviews. So we have Tony Gilroy, who is the creator of the show. Diego Luna, as I stated, playing Cassian Andor, the main character of the show. Stellan Skarsgård, Genevieve O'Reilly, Forrest Whitaker, and Adria Arjona. So pretty solid cast overall. And also Forrest Whitaker is going to be in Havoc, which is coming out on Netflix this Friday, so be watching out for that as well. So a decent cast there of talent. But let's look at some of these reviews from the critics and then from the audience. This is Robert Owen from Seattle Times. While some aspects of Season 2 seem less necessary than others, when Andor gets to the heart of its authoritarian thesis, the need for rebellion and speaking truth to power, the show's reach does not exceed its grasp. And he has this one at a fresh rating. Randy Myers of San Jose Mercury News, a top critic. Why Andor remains a cut above other entries in the Star Wars empire is that it values dialogue and characterization as much as it does suspense and special effects. A 4 out of 4 rating there. And let's look at a couple audience reviews. This is from Edgar. So far, so good. This is what Star Wars is supposed to be. Let's get more episodes now. 4.5 stars out of 5. Addison V. Best live action Star Wars show ever, 5 out of 5 stars. And this last one is from Boss Nate. This show is amazing. Great script, great cinematography, and great cast. And he gives that a 5 out of 5 stars. So overall, we're seeing a lot of positivity for this show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking at a couple other shows that were put out by Lucasfilm. You have Obi-Wan Kenobi, that got an 82% fresh from the critics, 61% from the audience. Ahsoka, 85% from the critics, 64% from the audience. So the fact that Andor is sitting at a solid 82 from the audience is a good thing, and a 99% tomato meter score. So with that being said, just wanted to touch on Andor Season 2, which is now streaming on Disney+. Let me know what you think about this news. Let me know if you are watching this show and how you feel about it. on this premiere, and even let me know what you thought about the first season of Andor. Please subscribe to the channel, share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues, ring the bell for notifications, and like this video. With that being said, be safe. It's Neff signing off.